Mario, nice to meet you, CJ.
How you doing?
Real quick. I got your resume and your overall portfolio. A couple questions for you. Delve a little bit deeper and see what qualifications you have for us. All right. What qualifications do you have as a corporate travel coordinator specifically?
Okay. I did a lot of travel in college. Did a lot of coordinating for the organizations I was a part of. I was a part of the Human Rights Watch on campus, and we did a big trip to Sudan. Got 10 students together, and it was a very
How was that?
particular process. Yeah, difficult to get into Sudan, but we went there. We got what we had to do done, and I had to do a lot for the Latin American organization. We went to Honduras, Isla de la Bahia, saw Ruina de Copan, coordinating, just see like the old native locations, the old Mayan ruins, and just helping out the group, seeing the sites and making use of being bilingual.
Yeah, I was about to ask you. I mean, you've spent a lot of time in the Latin American communities. I'm assuming that means you are bilingual.
Yes.
Do you know any other languages?
Familiar in Arabic.
Familiar in Arabic?
Yeah.
And specific.
North African dialects. Okay. Yeah.
Perfect. All right. What brought you to us specifically?
You guys. I saw you guys are growing. Got to know a couple people that told me, that worked with you guys. They told me it was a real great place, and they were able to grow a lot and succeed. And they had to go off and do other things, but I'm really seeing this as a long-term thing. I really like the direction you guys are going.
Okay.
And I enjoy travel.
Okay, that's good. One of our newer directions we're picking is international soccer for the professional soccer internationally. So we're dealing with a lot of Latin American communities that way. And you're bilingual, helping that. What qualifications do you think are essential for working in that particular industry?
For this soccer that
for international professional soccer.
Well, I'm a huge soccer
fan. Oh, okay, perfect.
And I know the Latin American teams very well. Even though the small Honduran leagues that just make money and the local economy got them going, but I'm very enthusiastic about sports. I know sports, and I will definitely be able to help people. For traveling, doing all the sports stuff. I'm guessing you guys talking about the World Cup, Brazil. Mm-hmm. Definitely excited. Would be very would study up definitely about Brazil beforehand, and just be proactive during the whole soccer mania down there.
Okay. All right, we're going to go with the typical generic question here. What are your strengths?
Talking, it's going to be helpful if we're, travel coordinating. You're talking to communication's key. You're talking to people from different regions, so you got to be, I'm very respectful, but I'm also very aware of different cultures. Got to, I'll be reserved at first just to see what their customs are. I don't want to, come across as rude or anything, without knowing. So I'm just saying, I'm very willing to adapt to new situations. Very multi-dimensional. I'll work hard. I'll make sure I'm not the weakling.
Okay, that's good to know. And what are your weaknesses?
I can be stubborn. I think that I have the greatest ideas sometimes, but I'm honest about that. I think that you got to be a little confident in everything you do, but sometimes definitely too much.
Understand. So, like a 5-year window, where you see yourself now, 5 years from here?
It'll be a year after we've done the World Cup.
It will be indeed.
I see myself working for you guys. Honestly, I do, because I enjoy traveling. I'd like the whole coordinating. I'd like to do that as long as I could until maybe I'll open up my own in 10 years, get my own travel thing going.
All right. So I'm assuming because of travel, you have nothing that will prohibit you from being able to drop of a hat.
No, I can go. I'm excited to go.
All right, fair enough. One last question, and we'll get you out of here. What is the most challenging task that you've ever had to deal with, and how did you deal with it?
Okay. Well, when we went to Sudan, it was really difficult because two of our students just didn't speak didn't understand the dialect at all. So it was us always just because it's a very a little dangerous area. So it was always us being vigilant. So I had to just be in the travel coordinator, but being really held responsible for other people's safety and livelihood. And that was very not challenging, but it was just very serious. So I thought that was one of the most challenging things I've done because we just wanted to get everyone back because we were there with a mission and goal to try to get what we were doing across, but we all wanted to go back home.
Fair enough, understand. All right, well, thank you very much. Pleasure.
Thank
Have
you.
a good one. Yeah.